Good evening, humans. Tyrannosaurusmoth here, and tonight we're taking a look at the Ultra Street Fighter 2 Dhalsim figure from Jada Toys. Let's do this. Aesthetically speaking, this figure is damn near perfect, and Jada just continues to absolutely knock it out of the park. Starting with the proportions, just everything it should be, like very strong taper for the torso, very muscular. My memory of Street Fighter 2, certainly playing it in the arcades, was that he looked a little more emaciated, but I like the more modern take. And again, he's fighting, so it makes more sense that he's just like, fit as all hell. And beyond that, like just really nice bright yellow for the shorts, for the wraps. We got some texture on those wraps as well. I don't know how well that's going to show up on my camera, but it's there. The face sculpt, like dead on, exactly as the character is designed. Nice clean paint work as well. The white eyes, the red stripes, and then the dot in the middle of the forehead. And then we get actual metal hoops for the earrings, which is just beautiful, beautiful touch. I mean, it's actually pierced through the ears. That's just really cool. So when you obviously move the figure, they will move with it. With a little assistance occasionally, but it is there. And pretty much everything that needs, all the jewelry is separate. So we do have the necklace with the skulls. We get the bangles here on the arms. So really cool there. Then we get some nice just brown, basic brown paint without any real wash or anything like that for the belt. And just all around, like really kick-ass looking figure. Some stellar accessories here as well, so let's jump right in. And in terms of hands, right out of the box, we do have a pair of just open palms. Then we get a pair of clawed hands. It's very nice work all around there. And then we get a couple different heads. So we do get our standard neutral kind of scowling face. And then we get the yelling / yoga fire face. Really nice work there as well, especially just clean paint all around. And from there, we actually get some stretchy limbs. Of course, that is his main ability, thing he's kind of known for. And so we get a pair of arms, also with bangles on them. Unfortunately, though, the hands are not removable. Those are just kind of part of the sculpt, even though they are a harder plastic than the rest of the limb, which is more of a rubber, and we'll see why in a second. And we get a couple of feet as well. So we get all 4 limbs in both standard and stretchy versions. You can see that we have peg here at the end. That's because they are replaceable. So all you got to do, take the figure, and it doesn't take much, and legs come off. And do the correct one. Nope. And it kind of goes right in, and then boom, you have an extended limb. And not only that, they are completely bendy, so they can go anywhere, which is amazing. This gives me a lot of hope for Jada just as a company, especially because they have that Mega Man line, and that means for Snake Man, we might get bendy Snake Tail, and I'm really hoping for that. So this makes me very, very happy. Not only does it just like absolutely elevate this figure, but just gives me hope for what they have coming down the line for other lines, which is fantastic. And beyond that, then we also move into a clear stand, and this is just to hold those limbs so you can kind of keep the balance going. So really good work all around. That will do it for accessories. Articulation and balance here are beautiful. As you can see, freestanding kicks, as we've been able to get with literally every character on the line so far. Just gorgeous. Then we get our barbell at the head. We get a separate neck joint. So we get lots of up, not quite as much up as I was hoping for, but we definitely do get a decent amount of up. We get some nice down. We get all the tilt. We get rotation as well. Come to the shoulders, and we have butterfly joints. So we're coming that far forward, about that far back. Not a ton of room, especially with the way this is cut. So you can see you're getting forward, it's not crazy, getting a little bit more back. For hinge and swivel at the shoulders, we are coming up into just past the T. We do have bicep swivel, double jointed elbows coming to here. We do have hinge and swivel at the wrists. we have a ball joint at the waist, pardon me, a diaphragm ball joint at the waist, which leads to some fantastic crunch, fantastic arch back as well. Tons of side to side rotation from there as well. So again, anywhere you want to go, you can get there. For the legs, full on splits, almost just past it. And I mean, it's Dhalsim, so it should. Then front kick, full 90 as it should be. We do get thigh rotation, of course. Those are also removable, as we know. Double jointed knees bring us to there. We do get a nice swivel here at the top of the wraps. And we get really nice point, really nice forward, and some excellent rocker. And obviously for the bendy limbs, we can go anywhere we want to go. And yeah, just fantastic articulation all around. Getting into size comparisons, here is with some other Jada Street Fighter, with some domestics, with some imports, with some monsters, finally with an articulated icons Oni, and yours truly in human form as a Valverse Action Force figure. So my final thoughts on the Ultra Street Fighter 2 Dhalsim figure from Jada Toys is that this is really a phenomenal figure. Fantastic articulation, pretty much encapsulates everything I've loved about this line so far. Not only that, but it really shows the fun and love they're having with this line when you start talking about the extended limbs for Dhalsim, where they just did full on bendy wire, and they're just really well balanced and fantastic accessories. Just, yeah, I cannot say enough about this. I love this line. This figure is absolutely a standout, which is saying something because this entire line has just been solid as hell. Probably the most solid action figure line that I've seen in a long time. Probably my favorite articulation scheme, even including a lot of imports. Just, they absolutely nail it. So obviously I can't recommend this enough, especially if you're a Street Fighter fan, if you're a fan of Dhalsim as a character. If you're a fan of Dhalsim as a character, like, this is tops, just fantastic work. Yeah, they could have thrown in like a fire effect or something like that, but considering the bendy limbs, I can see why they didn't do that. Perhaps in a future release, they've been doing a lot of the alternate colors and definitely doing exclusives that have had extra accessories, so we might see that in the future. But as it stands, do not sleep on this figure. Just absolutely fantastic. Definitely in the probably top 10, 13 for the year so far. Just really good stuff. So this is available from various online resources, as well as showing up in certain targets. So I'll have a link or two in the description below so you can pick this up if you are so interested. That being said, I want to thank you so much for watching. Hope you found this review informative and some entertaining. And if you did, hope to see you back, because I do multiple reviews a week of action figures related to tokusatsu, dinosaurs, monsters, pro wrestling, and more. So if any of that appeals to you, come on back. Let's talk some beautiful plastic and just escape the world for a while. But at the end of the day, I hope you're well. I hope that all of your toy dreams come true. And most importantly, I hope that you and yours stay weird, simians.